Order of operations. So, you've heard about this before, and if you're not following it, you're probably doing something wrong, because this is the set of rules that tell us which order to complete our calculations. So you may have heard of BEMDAS, which is one form of order of operations. So BEMDAS, brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. It's not a rule, it's just a way of remembering the order that we do things. So we do things in brackets first, and then we do anything that has an exponent on it, then we do our division, our multiplication, addition, and subtraction. You may have also heard of PEMDAS. So PEMDAS parentheses, which is the same as brackets, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. You will notice there is a switch in there. Multiplication and division switch around, and that's because division and multiplication are done in the order they appear, as are subtraction and addition. So you can actually flip-flop these around. So these two here are interchangeable, as are these two here. So you can switch these around and just do them in the order that they appear in the equation. So we're going to take a look at an example here. We have 4 times 3 plus 2 times, in parentheses, 6 minus 3 times 2 minus 4 squared divided by 2. And now to do this, we have to do this in the order that we see our stuff. There is some, you are able to kind of skip around a little bit. If I was doing so, I might skip a few steps here and there, but if we follow this in order, what we're going to do is look for any brackets or parentheses first. So we got to set right here. Now, inside the brackets, we have subtraction and multiplication. So again, we still use this same process. What's the order? Well, looking inside our brackets, so we start in there, anything inside brackets. Is there any more brackets? No. No exponents, no division. There is multiplication, so we do that part first right here. So we're going to multiply these first and then subtract the 6. So we'll have 4 times 3 plus 2 times 6 minus 6 minus 4 squared divided by 2. So we've done that. Now we can do the subtraction. Now notice I subtracted 6 minus 6, I got a 0, I got rid of the brackets. Why do the brackets disappear all of a sudden? That makes no sense. Well, it does, because the brackets are only there to separate the operations. That's the only purpose of the brackets in here, is just so that we know we need to do that stuff first. Now that the brackets are used up, we knew here we needed to multiply and subtract, and we got our subtraction done. Now we're done with the brackets. There's no need for them anymore. So now we go through, no more brackets. We do have an exponent in there, so we have 4 times 3 plus 2 times 0 minus, now it's 4 squared. And so 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is 16, divided by 2. So now we continue through, looking at our equation. We have no more exponents, so we're on to division and multiplication. And we can just do those as they appear in order here. So we have 4 times 3, which is 12, plus 2 times 0, so 2 times 0 is 0, and then minus 16 divided by 2, well, that is minus 8. And then we have addition, subtraction, and again we just do that in the order they appear. 12 plus 0 is 12, and 12 minus 8 then is going to give us 4. So when you're doing these questions, any question you do, it doesn't matter what kind it is. Later on, where we're going to be looking at questions, they're going to have X's and Y's in them and different letters. No matter what kind of question you're doing in any math that you're going to be doing, you're going to be following this order. It doesn't change. It doesn't matter if it's algebra, if it's geometry, if it's whatever subject of math that you do, this is what you're going to be following.